Okay, so this is a quick reading. So earlier I was channeling something because I looked up this park in my hometown, right? And then I ended up seeing a picture, or I looked up pictures of the park in my hometown, and then I ended up seeing this picture, and it was actually a picture from like 100 years ago, or almost 200 years ago, or something, 100 to 200 years ago. Okay, and pretty much what I noticed is it's like the way it looked then, it doesn't look the same at all compared to now, but you could kind of tell the type of environment it was and the stuff it kind of had at that park. Like, it was literally a simple picture to where, like, it literally just looked like a building, but, like, the building kind of gives, like, they used to hold circuses in the park type thing, you know what I'm saying? Versus how the building looks now. It's like it looked more like circusy back then. Like, it looked more like a circus then than it does now. So I'm, like, getting, like, this park used to be like a place of entertainment or something like that. It also gives me museum vibes. Like, you know how like you go to like an animal, that was called, no, zoo, not a museum, a zoo. So like when you go to like an animal exhibit or like uh yeah, like a zoo, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It just gives that. It just gives that. It literally kind of gives like a old school kind of Lions of Madagascar in New York type zoo type feeling. So this is weird because for some odd reason it made me think of like a whole bunch of other things, which is weird because the picture was like literally the most simplest picture I could have seen from the early 1900s to late 1800s. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird. So pretty much what I got was that spells and rituals are on places that have certain energies tied to them from centuries ago, modernly. So what I mean by that is, so say you're in like a very like white town or environment or something. Like it's like the population's mainly white people. Okay, so say these white people do not like black people for the most part in the town. So most of them that don't like black people or other minorities and stuff like that are gonna go, damn, I hate black people. I wish they wouldn't live here, and oh, I hope all these N words would die and stuff like that, right? So that's a spell. Okay, what I mean by ritual is, say, now for instance, you're putting that energy into the universe by saying that over and over, which is a spell, okay? And then you're going there, aka to this part that looks like a circus of an older time period, right? And then the whole time you're there, you every time you go there, you go to this one specific spot, and it might be at a specific time. You don't really know, but you know for a fact every Tuesday you go to this one specific spot in the park because that's where you like to go with your boyfriend or your friends after school or whatever, right? And then you talk about life, and somehow, some way, every time you're there, every Thursday, Tuesday, whatever, or every like now and then out of the blue moon, you'll like mention like, damn, I wish black people didn't live here. Damn, I wish black people would go away. Damn, I wish they'd all just die already. You know what I'm saying? This and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it kind of like manifests that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing a ritual by going to the same spot, repeating the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Or like for instance, say it's an all white park, okay? Now you see black people going in or going by or something like that, you're like, damn, they're not even supposed to be in here. I hate them. Uh, I wish damn people would just kill them all already or something like that. It's like you're manifesting that. So it's like because you've been saying that for so long, and the next generation, and the next generation, and the next generation keep saying the same thing because the parents or whatever is telling them all the same thing and not making them think what they're doing or saying is wrong. It's like by the time it gets in the future and stuff like that, it's no longer um manifesting, it's manifested. So it's like by the time it gets to like our generation and stuff like that, it's like the energy is already put out into the atmosphere. You've been speaking the energy into the atmosphere for like a century now. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if you sit up here talking about, oh, I hate black people, I hate black people, I hate black people, you know what I'm saying? You kind of manifest that energy. It's like being in the hood talking about, I hate white people all the time, you know what I'm saying? Of course, if you're in the hood talking about I hate white people, I hate white people, I hate white people, eventually you're gonna push that energy out. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna push it all out, but for the most part, you're gonna push that energy out, and what do you call it? Or you're gonna keep the energy around you more, depending on what the other energies around you are trying to manifest. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, if there's like 600 white people in one city, and there's literally two black people, obviously it's gonna be easier to manifest that energy out. You know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted, because those two people or one person can be that powerful to where the energy doesn't alchemize itself, and you essentially get stuck in the energy, or they change the energy you change, or they change the energy overall to an energy you didn't pick and the energy that it was before type thing. So yeah, that's a spell in itself. Okay, it's also ritualistic, because obviously if you're going somewhere, like the same thing as like a person picking up a candle and doing candle magic at 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. every night, every morning, evening, whatever the case may be, right? That's ritualistic. You know why? Because you're doing it in a pattern. You're doing something over and over in a pattern. It's like yeah. So it's like yeah. So obviously, these people that go to the park, go over here and pray and do their Bible study in this part of the park every day, talking about I hate and M words and this and that. Of course, they're manifesting the negative energy from the black people that they hate, that they heard in the atmosphere. It's like that's the thing. Like that's why when people feel energies too, you can feel it without actually knowing. Because if you're thinking, "Hey, I hate black people. I hate black people. I hate black people," eventually that black person around you, or someone around you that may be black, or someone around you period, might feel like, the energy, like, damn, I really got a feeling this person does not like black people. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder why type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you put the energy out there so much to where the universe is kind of like sending the message to those who need to hear it. And those who need to hear it is obviously black people, because they aren't protected, or they don't feel or will feel protected in that type of situation. So what I was also getting, oh yeah, and what I meant by modernly is, yeah, pretty much like the rituals of doing things and saying things in certain areas and places, manifesting into reality, and then changing in the physical in the future. So, they kept saying it back then. Now you manifested the actual racism in the future. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You kept saying it back then. Now you actually manifested black people not going to that area, even though black people are allowed to go to that area. That's like that manifestation of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is what I wrote down. So I'm breaking it down. Spells. If words are said or projected in that environment, it creates it and curses those of the future until they break it. And instead of a generational curse, it's an environmental curse. So pretty much what I meant by that is, say you're projecting energy onto a specific environment, like I hate this environment, oh my god, it's so ugly, it's never going to get any better. Well, if you're projecting that energy, and 100 other people out of the, you know two, like the 175 people there are projecting that, obviously it might not completely overtake, but it's going to overtake the energy a little more, because there's more people manifesting the energy towards that versus actually fixing it, or you know reversing the energy. So that itself, it creates, you know what I'm saying? Um, and because it creates itself, it curses those in the future, because it's like, damn, they projected so much into the environment that the people that come into the planet just automatically pick up that vibration, pick up that energy. Like, say you go into the hood, damn, I hate black people, damn, I hate black people. Meanwhile, you don't even realize most people that say, damn, I hate black people, are the black people. It's usually not the white people. It's usually the black people that's tired of being around black people. Let's be real now. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? So if you're sitting up here talking about, damn, I hate black people. Now, someone gets born and put in that environment today. They get born today, right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're literally born today. Like, they're born at this very second, this very minute, this very moment. if they keep hearing, damn, I hate black people, or once again, they think about it, and it vibrates into the universe, everyone's going to hear it without actually hearing it. Everyone's going to see it without actually seeing it. Everyone's going to be walking around looking at the white people that quote unquote messed up for the bad apple. You know what I'm saying? Then they're going to automatically be like, damn, I hate black people. Some people might not even make it to that. Some people might just be walking around like, damn, I hate black people. And black people even did shit today. Black people actually chilling today. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by that. Um, but what I mean by like in that sense, it'll tend to curse it because it's like you have you come into so say I'm born today, right? I hear I hate black people, I hate black people. I'm gonna go around thinking my whole life, damn, I hate black people. You know what? It kind of curses me and curses the people around me because then I'm putting that vibration out there because I'm used to hearing it and thinking it's normal, just like racism. Oh, you should never date a white girl. You should never date black, a white girl, black boy, whatever. Fuck. Then it's like when you get older, you don't want to date that specific person because you're like, oh, well, I was told not to, and nobody does that, and da 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 da. Well, that's the curse right there. You know what I'm saying? You've already been misguided from something, or guided to a certain attitude, whether it's right or wrong, because of the spell itself, putting a certain energy in the universe. So it's like the only way you can break it is by breaking the energy or vibration or not entertaining it. So if someone's like, damn, I hate black people, instead of saying, damn, I hate black people, you could just simply say, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Leave it at that. Or be like, damn, ignorance. Leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Another way you could do that is, hey, like, instead of saying, I hate black people, you know, that's what you could say to someone else. Be like, hey, why don't you actually try asking, how was your day? Why do you know, what's wrong? What did black people do to you? Like, was your situation at work? Um, did you have a family situation when you were younger and it caused all this tension against black people? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it that exact way, but you could do that in a, you know, side approachable. I don't want to say direct approach, but like on the side approach, like, hey, you just having a conversation and then you throw it in there, or you somehow slip that in there without actually asking, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, you know, could actually fix it. That's how you break the curse. By not doing the same thing or having the same negative vibration in the earth as everyone else. Like just how they have all this rap music and bitches throwing ass, selling pussy, and taking it's fine and shit like that. Like it's like obviously the way you can break that curse is obviously not selling your ass, throwing pussy. I mean, you can listen to the same music, but you also don't gotta make the same cycle. Yes, you can listen to music and be a playgirl, but you also don't have to prostitute and this and that and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like pretty much it's actually the purple example. It's like when your parents go, "Oh, girls nowadays always run around this and that, and they're hoes and this and that." But it's like, what? Like, where did it come from? Then it's like you guys were prostitutes. We're not saying we're prostitutes. The only difference is we're just saying that we're selling our body for money, and it's better than prostituting. In reality, it's the same thing. But you know why we don't think it's the same thing? Because the parent that had so much shit to talk about those who are prostitutes and actually telling people they're prostitutes, you know what I'm saying, and are getting paid, they're mad because they got slut shamed, you know what I'm saying, and they were slut shaming. So them slut shaming obviously put the slut shaming on them more because like while you're talking about this person, you're the same as that person. And if that's not the case, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they know it's like if they did accept it, it's like they try to normalize it. You know what I'm saying? To make everybody else think it's normal. Like, yeah, everybody just does this for money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just does this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being everybody that just does this versus the person that doesn't want to do that anymore and stops doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, everybody just does this because oh, this that. Meanwhile, I don't know. It's different. You know what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm making it more confusing, trying to explain it more. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. Same thing. And if that's a horrible example, then the first example is probably better. But yeah, it was also raining when I got the channel message and I put it in the phone. Um, so I got from the rain. that it's raining out, so I'm getting the universe or environment needs to cleanse or change the energy around, because that was right after I channeled that message, and that was at 2:22 p.m. So that's confirmation. Um, and I was getting, if it's not that, the rain is a symbolism of washing your hands, um, cleaning yourself, or excusing yourself from the energy um, that's around you, because it's blocking your blessings and supporting the evil negative environment. So it's like back to the prostitute thing. Now you know somebody's prostituting, right? Say all their friends are selling pussy, but they're like, oh, it's not prostitution, da da da. Okay, cool. But what you have to do in that situation, if you don't want to drag yourself into the situation or the same type of environment that's going to cause you to change your environment into that energy. So say you're about around a whole bunch of strippers, you're going to become a stripper, or you're going to be doing stripper shit. Say you're around a whole bunch of addicts, you're either going to be a common addict or you're going to do addict shit. So whether it's have drugs all the time or do the drugs, pick one. You know what I'm saying? It's like the strippers. You're going to be a stripper, you're going to do stripper shit. You're going to shake your ass all the time, or you're going to shake your ass all the time and get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of shit. Like, it's not, I'm not saying it has to be that way for everybody, but the chances of that are so high that if you actually come out of a situation like that differently, it's just a sign that you're blessed and you actually are focused on your goals, or you just straight up blessed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, obviously, if you're in a room full of 10 thoughts and one loyal person, of course you're gonna end up fucking a thought. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't pick up the good person, but the chances are, you know what I'm saying, being that there's more people that are disloyal, you're gonna end up having sex with a person that's disloyal. You know what I'm saying? So cleanse yourself of that energy. So if you're around a whole bunch of hoes and prostitutes or something else, I don't know how to put it, just like just negative energy. Like, if you're around a whole bunch of negative energy in general, obviously, then why would you sit here and be like, oh, I'm gonna just make it a more negative place? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you want to like not do that and like make it more positive and vibrational place, or like staying in a drama and stuff like that. Um, well, yeah, I'm also getting like a lot of people, um, especially witches and wizards, are casting these spells. But some people do without knowing, and the only reason I say that is because, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like to 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 do a spell. It's literally just speaking. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing any crazy shit like people think with a wand and all that. No, it's literally just manifestation of words. So if you're to cast a spell on somebody, okay, it's like saying, "Oh, I wish this girl would die. I wish this girl would die," or "You will die in 3 days," or something like that. You just keep chanting it or some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? That's pushing an energy on you. That's spelling. You know what I'm saying? You're throwing words at someone. You know what I'm saying? And letters that make up a word, that makes up a spell, that is being casted. The word is being casted upon you. Literally, you're throwing the word at you. So if you're saying, you know what I'm saying, something, even just one word repetitive at someone while you're imagining and stuff like that, that's manifestation, that's projection. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, "Oh, I hate this bitch," and then you have in the back of your head a video of you beating her ass. You know what I'm saying? You're eventually manifesting and projecting an ass opening, whether it's you winning or not. But what I'm getting with the spells and people not knowing what they're doing or knowing they're doing it is it's like the people that know what they're doing. It's like, "Oh, I hate this bitch. I'm gonna cast all this projection and negative energy on this person." You know what I'm saying? That's like that's straight up evilness, or you're straight up a wizard, witch, and know what you do. You know what I'm saying? Versus "Oh, I hate this girl," and you just keep saying it because you're a hating ass bitch, and you don't know anything about magic, anything about witches, wizards, and you're just straight up evil. Because why are you sitting up here talking about you hate somebody so much, repeating it that much to the point where it's literally manifesting in the universe, and you don't even believe in manifestation wizards, witches, all that, that makes you even more evil. Because the fact that you didn't realize that you have power over your own tongue like that, and you're just saying stuff that evilly and freely, means if you even knew you had the power to do X, Y, Z, you wouldn't do shit but destroy that person's life. No other reason but the fact of it's that easy. That's how I look at it. Me personally, I feel like the reason why God only gave me so many gifts, and the reason why He gave them to me at a later date compared to other people, like I've always had them, but you know what I'm saying, the only reason He didn't deal them to me until I literally graduated high school, um, or was about to graduate high school, is literally because He knew at the time I was in such a lower vibration and negative energy to where I would have been like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of projecting onto people, I would have taken, oh, well, since I can do more than project, I'm just going to project it onto you and actually make it happen. Or I'm going to stop projecting and actually make it happen because it's that easy type thing. You know what I'm saying? People don't get their gifts or know all their gifts that is easy because they can do shit but be evil if they actually knew. If I actually knew, you know what I'm saying, how to use all that shit. Like, a year before I even learned it, literally just a year before I learned it, I would have been evil as hell, bro. I would have been never talking to y'all motherfuckers on the channel. If I was, I would not be teaching y'all shit but saying this shit. Not saying I was that evil or I was learning that type of shit. I wasn't at all. But like I would have taken it to like a whole get back revenge thing. Like I would not be thinking about God and the universe and thinking of putting God and the universe before myself. I would not be doing that at all. I would actually genuinely be trying to only care about myself. I'd be a full blown narcissist and I'd be attacking people for no other reason but the fact that I have control and power over to do so. Like I'd pretty much do everything that these karmics that are doing to me, you know what I'm saying, to other people. Like I'm being genuine. That's why I don't get mad. Like I get mad with shit like that, you know what I'm saying, when people fucking over and shit like that. But that's why I get even more mad because the shit most people do is the shit I would have done in the past or the shit I would do if I was still in that energy. So it makes me mad because it's like, bro, what you don't even know is, while you think I'm so nice and da da da, I would have done that same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Little do you know. So that's making me mad because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I could do what you're doing times 10 and even worse, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, it's like, it just shows how much of a good heart I have at the same time. Fucked up heart because it's like, I have so much energy and time to do something and I don't do it. And if I do it, it's like by the time I start doing it, I don't even want to do it anymore. It's like, wow, that, it doesn't feel good leading up to it, or that doesn't feel good. I mean, sometimes it does feel good, but it just makes you feel like shit, realizing you have to exert all your energy and do the most just to get happy over one little reaction. It's like getting high. It's like you have to pull all this energy from someone just to get that one little hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, versus just chilling out and getting the hit of life, like, you know what I'm saying, ultra happiness, pursuit of happiness by just doing nothing and just ignoring it and not having to deal with that period could be so much happier, but instead you would rather deal with it and use more energy to deal with it than to not deal with it at all and let stuff just happen and make your happiness come when it's supposed to. But yeah, that's all for the reading. That was just my random little channel message um about energies and vibrations and the universe, manifestation of places, events, people, places, things, pretty much. Um, yeah, like, share, subscribe, and definitely subscribe if you want to get some free readings in the future. Um, hear more channel messages and stuff like that. It's not gonna be actual readings; it's gonna be channel messages because I don't do tarot cards anymore. At least not right now. So yeah, peace out.